Hey y'all, hope everybody's doing good today. So today's look that I want to create for you is an everyday look, daytime look with a little bit of pop of color. I'm going to be using Younique's Moodstruck Addiction 4 palette, which has all these pretty colors in them. And I'm not going to use every color, but I'm going to use a lot of them. And I'm also going to use Younique's Splash Liquid Lipstick in Sentimental, which actually both of these are two of the things that you will get in your kit if you get one. I already have on my face the BB Brew Foundation Cocktail, and I went ahead and put some more eye primer on my eyes. So that's done, and I'm going to go in now with some bronzer. I'm going to use Younique's Malibu. It's a little bit darker color. See right there than what I used yesterday. Just use that to do a little bit of contouring on my cheeks and on my forehead. Okay, so now we have that contoured along the cheekbones and along the top of the forehead. And now I have to go in with a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the color Scandalous because it is my favorite. And that's just going to go right on top of the cheekbones, kind of blend in with the bronzer. Good pop of color there. That. And I'm actually going to use the same palette for my highlighting. I'm going to use, what color is this called? I'm going to use this first color right here, Tender. Really good, pretty color for highlighting. Ooh, that was bright. So I'm just going to highlight right there on top of the cheekbones, right where it meets up with the blush. And on my nose. the center to the bowl. And right above my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin. I'm going all out with the highlight today. And then just a little bit on my forehead. And I'm going to go ahead and also come up there on my brow bone. Even though I will probably hit that again towards the end. Okay. Now I'm going to take that same color, starting on my eyelid, and I'm going to start on the inside corner and pull it in. I'm only going to go about a third of the way in with it. On both sides. And putting the primer on your eyelids, it helps so much to bring these colors out, so you don't even have to use near as much product as what you normally would. Okay. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to take the light blue color. Right here, it's called Honest. And that's going to meet up with Tender. And I'm going to bring that another third of the way out. Not all the way to the edge of the corner, but more so just the middle of your eyelid. And blend it where it meets the Tender. And I'm blending the blue into the white. I'm blending it down towards the inner corner. I'm just using a regular shadow smudge brush right now, not a blending brush. And now I'm going to come in with my Younique double-sided shadow brush. You have a sponge brush on this one end, and it's a slanted kind of fluff brush on this other end. And I'm going to come into the color Arrogant right there. That's what I'm going to start with on my outside corner. What I really love about this angle brush is it's really easy to get the outside corner of your eye because of that slant. And then I'm going to work that up into the crease and up on top of the brow bone. And I'm going to bring it pretty far up. So I'm going to put a darker color on top of it. And all I'm doing with this palette when I'm getting it on my brush is I'm just kind of pressing it in there. And then that puts enough shadow on there to work very well into the eyelid and make it show up pretty well also. It's so pigmented. You have to use very little. again, blending it into the blue really good. I'm not going for very harsh lines or anything like that on this look. I'm going to blend it really well, really soft looking. Okay, and now I'm done blending the Arrogant color in. I'm going to come in with the color right next to it, which is a darker brown. It's called Brave, and that's going to go on top of the Arrogant. And I'm going to bring it out a little bit further than what I brought the Arrogant also. And into the crease, and then blend up from there. And now that I have that there, I want to come into the Arrogant one more time and brush it a little bit more into the blue. So start right on the inside of Brave. Just kind of stay on the eyelid and brush it in just slightly. And now I'm going to take Arrogant and I'm going to go right along the outside of my lower lash line. I'm using the same angled brush that I used on the top lid. Just ever so slightly. I'm only going to bring that about halfway in. About there. Then I want to come in with Cheerful, which is the medium blue color right here. And I'm just going to kind of barely dab another smudge brush right on it. And go right where the brown meets the blue and kind of just darken up that blue a little bit. And then blend that inward. And one more time going back into Honest, because I want it just a little bit brighter than what it is, that blue. Like that. And then one more time, coming back to Tender, and I'm going to hit the corners of my eye real good with it and bring it down a little bit right under the waterline under my tear duct. When you do that, when you highlight the inside corner of your eye, it really makes your eyes pop a lot more, and it sets them a little bit further apart. And while I have, yes, the same palette out, I'm going to come in and do my brows with the color Brave. Oh, I gotta comb these babies a little bit. They're needing some TLC, and I've been neglecting them some. And I'm just going to use a thin slanted shadow brush for it. And define those brows, girl. Got a brush again afterwards to distribute that shadow really well. The only difference that I've noticed in using a shadow versus a gel or even a crayon for your eyebrows is it doesn't quite hold them in place as well. But if you want a softer look, it's definitely what you want to go with. Just a little tip there. Okay, and just like, wait, that didn't work. So I'm going to put on some mascara. My allergies kind of been making my eyes water really bad, so I'm just going to slap on a little bit. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, so okay. And then I'm going to come in after I did my mascara with an eyeliner brush and into the color Brave, and I'm just going to kind of go over the outside corner a little bit. And I'm only going to bring that about halfway in. By using Arrogant with the fluffier brush, it kind of gives it a little bit more of a smoke look when you come in with an eyeliner brush. And go over on top of it with that darker color. Okay, and for my lips, I'm using these Splash liquid lip stints in Sentimental. And I'm also going to be using the Younique Moodstruck Precision Lip Pencil, the lip liner in Pouty. Yeah, I wanted to say a different word, and I didn't think that was right. Come in and line these babies real quick. And, oh dear, dear, dear. Okay. And then for the Splash liquid lipstick, they're all matte. It comes with a great applicator like this, but there's a lot of products on there, and honestly, that's too much. You're going to want to wipe it off. I am tongue-tied today. That is not cool. You're gonna want to wipe a lot of that excess off, and then use a lip brush to smooth it out. You're gonna get a lot prettier effect that way. I forgot to turn music on. I totally meant to turn music on and I forgot to. It's so quiet. And I just now realized that. I'm messing up. I need to stop talking. And I love this Splash liquid lipstick so much because it's going to dry, and it's going to dry to a matte, but it's so creamy when you put it on, and when it dries, it doesn't dry your lips out. It feels really good. And you can even pair it with a gloss if you want a glossier look, or just for them to be a little bit more moisturized, but they're all such pretty colors and look so good. Again, this is called Sentimental. It's probably my favorite of all the shades just because it's so versatile. It goes with so many different things. And that actually completes the look. So here you go. Again, for my face, for my foundation, I use the BB Brew Foundation Cocktail. And then I used bronzer, blush, and then the palette for Moodstruck Addiction and the Younique Splash Liquid Lipstick in Sentimental, which both of these, again, they come in your kit. So think about that, because these are two must-haves in my opinion. And that's the look for today. A daytime color with just a little bit of day. And that's the look for today. A daytime look with a little bit of splash of color. And that's my look for today. A daytime look with a splash of color. Done with the kit. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to see something else, let me know. Y'all have a great day. Bye.